through. What's up, team? Welcome to your 40-minute Pilates Sculpt class on your mats. My name is Casey. I'll be guiding you through your practice. What you need for class today, I have 5-pound weights, 2-pound ankle weights, 2-pound hand weights, and a nice booty band. If you have music at home, go ahead, pull that up and start it. And then meet me at the top of your mats. Ooh, it's windy today. It's a beautiful day on the lake, 80 degrees and sunny, and the wind is blowing. Sweep your arms to the sky, reach up. Start to pull your elbows into your side body. Draw your knee into your chest. Exhale, exhale. Start to take your twist in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Twist it out. Left elbow, right knee, right elbow, left knee. Exhale as you twist. Inhale as you reach. For 4. For 3, squat reach. In 2. Last one, squat reach. Get low, reach high. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you reach. Inhale, exhale. Friends, breath is so important in our practice. I want you to focus on bringing your breath in through your nostrils and then exhaling as you part your lips. For 4, for 3, stay low. In 2, and a 1, pulse down, grab your band, exhale, exhale. You're here for 4, stay low in 3, last 2, last 1, friends. Stay low in your legs. Slide that band over just above your knees. Your feet are hips width distance. Sink back into your heels. Float your toes off the mat. It's tiny little abductions out to the side. You exhale. Out, in, exhale. For 4. For 3, isolate right leg only in 2. And 1, hold your left leg steady. You right leg out, in, exhale, exhale. 4, 3, last 2, switch sides. In 1, left leg out and in, here we go. Exhale, 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 exhale. You're here for 4, for 3, last 2, stay low. In 1, you pulse down nice and slow. Exhale, 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 friends. As you send your hips down towards your mat, dig into your heels, hug your core in, tuck your tailbone down. For 4, toes out, heels in 3, sumo squat. In 2, in 1, sumo squat, toes in, heels out, lower, reach, lower, reach. Get your knees wider towards your pinky toes. Send your tailbone straight down. Eliminate any rounding in your low back. 4, stay low in 3, last 2, last 1, stay low, pulse it down. Shoulders right over your hips. Tuck your hips down, friends. Core's engaged. Exhale, exhale. 4, 3, last 2, last 1, hold low. Start to abduct to the back. Exhale, exhale. Lowering your hips 2 inches. Exhale. For 4, for 3, hold 2, hold in 1, inhale, step to the top of your mat, friends. Grab a set of weights. I'm gonna grab my 5s. Roll your shoulders back and down. Step your left toes back and forward. Lunge it out. Exhale as you bring your left toes forward. Inhale as you send your left knee back. Rip the band apart as you send your left toes behind you. Squeeze the midpoint of your back, friends, in between your shoulder blades to eliminate any stress, tension from your neck. 4, hold low, hold back in 3, pulse down in 2, and 1, hold low, pulse down, 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 down. Exhale. Friends, option, bring your elbows into your side body, circle to the back. Switch directions in 4, in 3, circle forward, in 2, and 1, circle forward, keep pulsing your legs. For 4, for 3, we switch sides, in 2, and 1, inhale, step forward. Exhale, right toes back, and lift, back, lift. Exhale, exhale. Option out of curl, friends. Pull your weights to your shoulders as you send your right toes back. Gazes forward. Bring your attention back to your band. Can you rip it apart 2 more inches? For 4. For 3, hold back. In 2. And 1, pulse down. Exhale, exhale. Option, circle it out. This time, hammer curl with your weights, tiny little circles to the back. Take your left knee wider. 4, switch your circles. In 3, in 2, in 1, switch your circles to the front. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Friends, step forward. Roll your shoulders down your back. RDLs. Send your hips back in space. Your gaze follows the whole time. Your neck is in one nice long line. So as you inhale, hinge at your hips. Bring your weights just below your knees, over your shins. Exhale, press your hips forward. Squeeze your glutes. Notice the tension in your hamstrings. Inhale, slow. Your gaze drops down to your toes. Exhale, rise. Inhale, lower. Slow it down. Exhale, drive into your heels. You're light in your toes. How can you utilize your band a little bit more, friends? Draw your knees farther apart. We start to add a row. In 4, in 3. Next time you're down, add a row in 2, and 1, row, dumbbell to hip, and then rise. You hinge, row, punch, lift, hinge, row. Draw your pinky to your pocket. For 4. Last 3. Last 2, stay low. Last 1, friends, stay low. Hinge your hips, draw your elbows up into your side body. Tricep kick back to your row. Row, kick back. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 4, 3. Keep going. 4, 2. You got it. Last 1. Friends, come to the top of your mat, ditch your band. Put your ankle weights on. So this works if you only have one ankle weight. We'll do one side at a time. So if that's the case, slap it on your right ankle. If you have 2, you don't want to switch, put them both on. Friends, come to your tabletop. Inhale, step back to your high plank. In your high plank, friends, press into your palms, turn your fingers inward ever so slightly to create a micro bend in your elbows. You activate through your triceps. Gaze between your thumbs, drop your hips, core is engaged. Right leg lifts, and lower to a hover. Right leg only, you lift, lower to a hover. Exhale, 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 exhale. For 4, last 3, draw your knee into your chest. Keep hovering your toes for 2 and 1. Right knee in, exhale, hover. Choo, 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 choo. For 4, elevators in 3, last 2, last 1, draw your knee to your nose, lift, lower, exhale, exhale. For 4, switch sides in 3, other side in 2, and 1, step your right toes back, left toes, lift, lower to a hover, exhale, exhale, bring your shoulders back over your wrists, release any tension from your face. You got this, stay in it. For 4, for 3, last 2, last 1, draw your knee into your chest, kick your leg out. It's exhale, 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 exhale. For 4, elevators in 3, 2, and 1. Elevators, left knee lift, lower, exhale, exhale. For 4, for 3, last 2, last 1, drop your left knee down, send your right toes long behind you. Your shoulders are over your wrists. Friends, exhale, draw your left knee into your chest, lower, right leg lifts, lower, left knee, lower, right leg, lower. Exhale, exhale, slow it down. Use the strength of your core to pull your left knee closer to your nose. Rounding your spine. Friends, notice how your hips may open as you lift your right leg. I want you to turn your right hip down, square off with your mat. For 4, you got it. 3, right leg stays lifted. And 2, last 1, right leg lifts, lower, lift, lower, exhale, exhale, exhale. For 4, for 3, last 2, pulse it out, and 1, you pulse, exhale, 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 exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, circle forward in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiny little dime-sized circles to the front. Friends, if you want an added challenge, bring your left hand to your left hip or grab a weight. Bring your left hand to your left hip with your weight. For 4, switch directions in 3, switch your circles in 2, and 1, switch your circle to the back. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your right knee into your chest. If you haven't already, grab your weight, bring it into your left hand. You row, dumbbell the hip, draw your knee into your chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, row. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, draw everything to center. Inhale, find length through both limbs. For 4, for 3, last 2, find your balance. Last 1, bring your right toes to the sky for a donkey kick. Kick your right heel closer to your right glute. Draw your left elbow up into your side body. Extend, bend, extend, bend. Exhale, exhale, exhale. For 4, for 3, last 2, last 1, pulse it long, limbs are long, you pulse to the sky, exhale. For 4, for 3, last 2, last 1. Friends, switch your weight into your right hand. You open up modified side plank to your right. Kick your right hand over your right shoulder. Your right toes are long behind you. Inhale, lower your right toes to a hover. Exhale, lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, 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 exhale. For 4, for 3, Last 2. Last 1, pulse it out, exhale. For 4, 3, 2, circle forward in 1, tiny little circles. Come on. Exhale. Exhale. For 4, tuck your hips, friends. So you'll want your right toes kind of out to the back right corner of your mat to eliminate the tension in your hip flexors. Switch directions in 2, in 1, switch directions, tiny little circles to the back. For 4, for 3, last 2 and 1, friends. Reach your right arm long, tuck your right elbow to your right knee. Inhale, reach, exhale, crunch. Choo, 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 choo. For 4, for 3, last 2, last 1, friends. Come over, back to your tabletop. Left toes kick behind you this time. Bring your weight into your right hand. Draw your left elbow up into your, actually, friends, drop your left toes to the mat. Exhale, draw your right knee into your chest. Lift your left leg. Exhale, right knee, left leg. Right knee, left leg. Stay focused. Press in your palms, switch your fingertips off the earth. 4, square off your left hip down towards your mat. For 3, last 2, last 1, friends. Drop your right knee down, lift and lower your left leg. Exhale, 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 exhale. Lift, lower, lift, lower. 4, 3, 2, 1, pulse it out. Exhale, tiny little pulses at the top. Your left toes are in line with your left hip, cores engaged. 4, 3, tiny little circles to the front. 2, last 1, tiny little circles to the front. Option, friends, challenge your balance. Bring your weight into your right hand, hug your right elbow up into your right hip. Switch directions in 4, switch your circles in 3, 2, 1, circle to the back. Cores engaged, feel your 360 core working if you challenge your balance. 4, 3, 2, row in 1, friends, row dumbbell to your hip, draw your left knee into your chest. It's reach, row, reach, row. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale as you round into your center. For 4, extend, bend in 3. Last 2, last 1, extend, bend. Kick your left toes to the sky for a donkey kick. Kick your left heel to your left glute. Right elbow hugs to your right side body. Extend, bend, extend, bend. Exhale, 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 exhale. 4, 3, 2, pulse to the sky in 1, pulse to the sky. Exhale. Stay in this. 4, 3, modified side plank in 2, in 1, modified side plank. Switch your weight to your left hand. Open up to your left side wall. Drop your left toes to a hover. So bring your left toes to that front corner of your mat so that the one that you can see. So you're at a diagonal. Reach your left arm to the sky. Lower to hover, lift to the sky. Exhale, 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 exhale. For 4, for 3, pulse high. In 2, and 1, pulse high. Exhale, 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 exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, circle forward. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1, circle back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach your left arm forward. Exhale, crunch, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Sharp exhales as you part your lips, friends. 4, 3, 2, And 1, friends, come back into your tabletop. Ditch your weight. Come onto your backs. Set up for bridge. Bring your heels underneath your knees. Nice generous bend in your knees. Tuck your low back so that you have a nice flat spine on your mat. Inhale, send your hips to the sky. Option, friends, add a little bit more resistance. Bring your arms long up above your shoulders. Or if you want lower body focus, bring your weights to your hips. Inhale, lower your hips to a hover. And then exhale, lift, lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 4, 3, slower on your decline for 2, and 1, pulse at the top. Exhale, 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 exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted, friends. March your bridge out so you draw your right knee into your chest. Set your right leg down. Left knee into chest. Left toes down. Exhale, 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 exhale. Keep working. Lift your hips a little bit higher. Your toes can stay pointed or flex the entire time. Feel this in your deep core. You're here for 4. Last 3, kick your right leg to the sky in 2. And 1, kick your right leg to the sky, point your toes. Inhale, lower your hips to a hover. Exhale, lift to the sky. Lower and lift. Lower, lift. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, straighten out your right leg as best you can, right over your right hip for 4. For 3. For 2, flex lower, point lift, and 1, keep your hips lifted. Flex lower to a 45-degree angle. Point, lift to the sky. Flex lower, point lift. Exhale. Exhale. You got this. Dig into your left heel. For 4, switch sides. In 3, last 2, left toes to the sky. And 1, drop your right heel down. Kick your left toes to the sky. Inhale, lower your hips to a hover. Exhale, lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, 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 exhale. For 4, for 3, last 2, flex lower, point lift. In 1, friends, keep your hips lifted. Flex your toes back towards your face. Lower to a 45-degree angle. Point, lift your toes to the sky. Flex lower, point lift. Flex lower, point lift. For 4, for 3, 2, last 1, friends, lower down. Stack your knees over your hips, set up for dead bugs. Parallel your shins to the earth. Inhale, reach your right arm long, left leg goes long. Left arm, right leg, back to center. Right arm, left leg, back to center. Alternate. Dead bugs. Option, ditch your weights at any point. Option, add on to your weights. Option, drop to a lower weight. Suction your low back to your mat. The lower your legs go, the more challenging this gets for your core. For 4, last 3, you got it. 2, last 1, friends. Keep your arms lifted over your shoulders, parallel your shins to the earth. You crunch, lower, crunch, lower. Arms are nice, straight and strong, light with your grip. Lift your shoulder blades off your mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to release any tension from your mat. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. For 4. For 3. Just 2. Last 1. Drop down. Friends, set your weights off to the side. Come up onto your forearms. Option, ditch your ankle weights at any point. Otherwise, parallel your shins to the earth. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. So this is where you really build the strength in your back. You need to squeeze your mid-back together to release the stress in your shoulders and your neck. Parallel your shins, point your toes. Right leg long, center. Left leg long, center. Exhale, Exhale, shine your heart forward, squeeze your shoulder blades, drop your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, chin up, gaze forward. 4, 3, last 2. Last 1, friends, take a diamond shape in your legs. You lower your right toes to a hover, lift to the sky. Lower your left toes and lift. Right toes, lift, left toes, lift. Press into your palms, press into your forearms. You're here for 4. For 3, keep the diamond shape in your legs. In 2, last 1, friends, finish your left side. You extend your legs long, bring your heels back to your diamond shape. Exhale, exhale. Keep your big toes connected the whole time. Option, focus on your heels. For 4, for 3, last 2, parallel your shins. In 1, parallel your shins, bring your knees together, flex your toes back towards your face. Right heel down, lift, left heel down, lift. Keep the 90-degree bend in your legs. Again, release any tension from your neck. Your lower core is working. You're here for 4. Last 3, both legs in 2, keep your knees bent. Last 1, finish your left side, both heels, lower, lift, lower, lift. Scoop your hips to the sky. 4. Last 3, your inner thighs are working to pull your knees together. For 2, last 1, friends, finish strong. Lower all the way down to your backs. Take a nice full body stretch. Inhale. As you exhale, lift your shoulder blades off the earth. Hug your right knee into your chest and hug your left knee. Switch it out. Exhale. 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 If you feel any tension in your neck, option, bring one arm to the back of your head. Otherwise, keep rocking. Use your low core to keep your shoulder blades lifted. For 4, for 3, legs go long. In 2, in 1, friends, kick your legs long. Option, drop or keep your head lifted. Switch, switch, slice, slice. Exhale, exhale. You got this. Toes are pointed, legs are as long as they can be. For 4, for 3, last 2, last 1, friends, keep your legs long. Roll-ups, find a steeple grip over your head. Inhale, as you exhale, slowly roll up and fold over your legs. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, C curve, roll all the way down to your full body stretch. Inhale, exhale, roll back up. Reach for the sky, exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, C curve, lower. Find your full body stretch. Inhale, nice and slow. Exhale, round up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, C curve. Keep moving, keep breathing. Couple more here. Last 1, finish strong, friends. Reach high, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, C curve, slow as you can. Yes, you can. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Couple more pikes. For 4, for 3, last 2, last 1, friends. Inhale, rock and roll the length of your mat. Come onto your knees for a little bit of upper body to finish out this practice. Come onto your knees. Your hips can stay stacked, or you can just bring all your attention to your upper body by stacking your hips over your heels. Option, rip off your ankle weights if they're killing you. Otherwise, friends, start to pulse and pump your arms out to the side. I just have my 2-pounders here. You can take your ankle weights if you don't have that light of a weight, or just take this body weight. Tiny little pulses, reaches out to the side, both arms at the same time. Tuck your core. Last couple minutes. Start to flip your palms. In 4, in 3, flip down, flip forward. In 1, flip down, flip forward. Exhale, 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 exhale. Flip, flip. Exhale, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms face up. Draw your weights out in front of you. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Pull your weights out to the side. Exhale, 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 exhale. Keep your elbows, keep your weights up in line with your shoulders. Come on, burn it out. 4, 3, curl wide in 2, and 1. Keep your arms long. Curl, reach, curl, extend. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the bend in your elbows. Bring your weights out in front of you. Pull your weights out to the side. It's exhale, exhale. Close, open, close, open. Elbows up in line with your shoulders. Press your forearms out. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Keep your weights out in front of you on a 1. Pulse to the sky. It's 8, 7, 6. Come on, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Friends, hinge at your hips. You take a tricep kick back. Inhale, punch forward. Tricep kick back to a punch out in front of you. Friends, hinge, tricep kick back, rise, punch forward. 4, for 3, last 2, last 1. Friends, bring your weights back out in front of you. You curl, lengthen, curl, lengthen. Exhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Friends, hinge at your hips. Bring your weights long out in front of you. Wide arm row, reach, row, punch. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Lift, lower, lift, lower. For 4, stay lifted. In 3, find your 90-degree bend. In 2, and 1, punch, curl, punch, 90. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Friends, bring your weights long up above your head. Option to come to bring a stronger weight over your head for an overhead tricep extension. Drop your weights to the nape of your neck. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Lift, lower, lift, lower. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, punch your weights to the sky. Exhale, ditch them out. Friends, inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, right hand to left elbow. Find a stretch through your tricep. Inhale, smooth exhale, switch out your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left hand to your right elbow. Reach up and over. Inhale, reach nice and high. Exhale, left arm goes across your body. Switch your arms, friends. Right arm across your body. Inhale, sweep arms to the sky or hinge forward. Find a bind at your low back. And then inhale, rise up. Find a hero's pose so your hands can rest gently on your quads. Roll your shoulders up and back, up, and roll them down your back. Take a big filling breath in through your nose. Exhale, part your lips, release. Friends, thank you so much for joining me for this quick little Pilates Sculpt flow. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back for my next video. I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy this beautiful weather, and thanks for Bruin for being my assistant today. I'll see you guys soon.